job increasing it. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Setting up the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's high. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. Across the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He was able to do after the catch. It's an explosive play for this offense.
The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's loose. He smashed pushes ahead. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's high. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, all right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
No, we
He'll
did.
start
No,
the return inside his 5.
no. Come on, James Hill.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be
James
found
Hill.
as he stopped at the
What are you
23.
talking about, y'all? What is he talking about?
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
Shit.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good game on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Appreciate that like, bro.
He leaves it with his back, fighting off the defender. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
What are you doing, gang? What up? What up?
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Cyclones line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass.
Oh,
Is incomplete thanks to a big
that's
hit.
an eternity.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Iowa
You know what
State.
it is.
And
Come
they
on now.
take it in for 6 more points.
Iowa State.
And both sides of
Iowa
the ball
State.
late in the football game
Iowa
coming
State.
together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Iowa Steakhouse.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down
That's
the
what the
middle.
problem is. He
A
from Iowa.
very efficient
Just
5-play
got off
scoring
work.
drive.
Get this done for me.
And they
Yes, sir.
close
I got
the
you. I
deal
got
with
you.
the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Hope you had a good day, bro.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Yeah, man. Say
And the
get up
Rebels
in
with a
there.
long way to go
Come on now.
after the loss on the last play.
What you say? What you saying over there?
Now facing 2nd and long.
Patriots
after the
fan?
defense
What you
came
saying
up
over
with
there?
that
Patriots
sack.
fan? You got something to say? you got a lot to say since when?
From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. At the 20, he's got space. They finally
What
get
y'all
him
got
on
to
the
say?
ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What y'all got to
David,
say?
just
Let
wonder
me
at
know.
this
Let me
point, is it
know.
just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense
Change
a
his
little
clothes
bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has
they
done
might say,
nothing in the second half. It's
earlier.
1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Strickland. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
He ready for some dinner.
Looking to throw
Dinner.
again. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep
Say somebody in the
ball
red
was there.
jersey
It just
jump, please.
trickled through his fingers.
Somebody jump.
And I understand the
Somebody
logic
in
by
it.
the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with the completions.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Simmons. He'll take another shot here. And it's slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. It's a running room. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting his progression.
Defense playing a bail technique.
Looking for the
end zone.
Hey,
And he throws his...
stop throwing that up there.
His head has to be
It ain't. It ain't.
This should be the nail in the coffin. What a great
Throwing shit up. Throwing it up like your mama be throwing stuff up. She always throwing stuff around.
Smart on offense and run that clock.
Mama throwing around? Does anybody need to know when his mama like to throw around?
Open this possession from their own 20.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And the Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen it in big moments in this game. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
20.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a 4-3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He's taking a deep shot. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Down by 21 with 9 seconds to go, they'll call a timeout.
Which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that to do it. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created
Good game.
equal. One
It's
of
good
these
game.
teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got
Good
so
game.
much talent. They look good today.
That
You just gotta call it like you see it. Here you go. He ready. Look at him. Da, da, da.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh my God. The heck? Oh man. You know what this is like. Appreciate you again. Yes, sir. GG.
And the Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Rushes on him. And the quarterback
you wanted to go to the crossing
and
pattern.
sacked at the
Oh
12.
no. Oh
And I
no,
think this
Simba.
offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack the first play of the game.
Finds his
Tackle,
way
good
ahead
tackle,
for
good
3
tackle.
out
Come
to
on.
the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now improvising. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's
Man,
caught.
should have
All
switched
the
off.
way out to the 43-yard
Should have
line
switched.
before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires left. Makes a connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion of that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure.
Man, he in the
He
pocket,
gets
y'all. He
rid
in the
of it, but
pocket.
I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Thank you.
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. He's got it. First down.
See all the way back there.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Good timing on the quick out. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Got his man on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Line getting set on second down. Making side adjustments here. First play of the period will be a second down. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
No.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Already down a score early, the last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
You don't have to make things complicated. You seize zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
Right down the middle. It's caught. And he slipped through the crowd and Hill house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hoover. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. QB draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Why,
First
Rush?
half
Why?
being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different
Slow
world.
the fuck
like
down.
We live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires
Pick
to
that
the
shit
wide.
up.
That ball is intercepted at the goal
Come on,
line.
man.
They'll
What the
bring
fuck
him
you think he
down
playing
at
with,
the
bitch?
15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass.
Okay.
And you wonder
And
if
he
that
finna just throw
interception
some
is
shit
going to
up
bring
there
this
now,
guy back
nigga.
down to reality a little bit. He was
You'll lie.
lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit
Where
greedy.
that 90 speed? Where that 90 speed? Come on.
They'll move the
Damn.
chains after he gets it
Run,
to the
goddammit.
43-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Buys a little time with his feet. Snagged in the middle, it's Payne.
Nice route, nice route,
Big
nice
play
route.
for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
Wants to throw on first down.
You
And
big
this'll be
bitch, catch the
incomplete.
ball,
A big
bro. What the
hit
fuck
there
is your
forces
problem?
second down.
Come on now.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for space, it's Barnes. An explosive
Come on,
play in
come
the
on,
running
come on.
game as he's got the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
From the red zone, looking for a space. The throw. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barnes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception. You turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Dude, Smith.
the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Makes a grab deep. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Hauled that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defense.
Oh, out of space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The give to the back. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
There you were.
I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fort. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They'll They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Hoover. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barnes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Barnes. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Closer than most.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Catch the ball.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some...
Touchdown, TCU!
Nice.
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Hold my guy, you dirty prick.
Grab for the 2-point
Damn.
conversion as they cut
Scared,
further
bitch.
into that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard
Nigga
touchdown
scared out
pass.
here. All that damn holding. Stop holding. Your mama can hold on to me, nigga, not you.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a short catch.
What you say?
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
What did you just say?
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, they knock it free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Ball security is job security. You give the ball to your running back. You give the ball to your playmaker. You expect him to take care of the football, especially in these situations. All we're trying to do is run clock. Get that thing. Get out of here. We got the lead by 2 possessions. try to find a way not to do what we just did. That's a horrible turnover.
Got it in the middle. It's Payne.
He mad as hell
That's
because they ain't got a
exactly what
fumble
this
yet. I know he
defense needs
mad.
to do. The clock
This
is
dude
your
mad as
friend.
fuck because
Try
he
to
ain't
keep
got a
him in
fumble or
bounds.
nothing yet.
No
I know he
big
pissed off.
plays, and let that clock just tick.
Trying play action. Under fire. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly,
His mama
getting him
saying,
on the ground.
over here, over there,
The offense changing the play.
over here, over there. Hey.
To the air. It's Hoover. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
Shit, bitch.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest the deepest, widest the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass.
Damn, nigga,
I got to
you
rush the
scared?
passer. I got to keep him in the pocket.
No.
All those things come into play throughout this game.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, looking to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And I know they're down by a couple possessions, but you got to get the first down, and I feel like he did a good job understanding that. Scrambling for the first down, new set of downs, but we still got to put this thing in fast mode. We got to go as fast as we possibly can and take some shots down the field.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the ground, it's Parker. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Going to try to pop one on the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's wide open spaces. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
They'll run it from the gun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll run the screen. Quick step and go. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
A lot of screens. Man. A lot of screens.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Scanning the field, it's Mayaba. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Here's the heat. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
Oh, man.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw.
No,
it's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, But after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Pulls it in. It's Lemon. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
This is my
and
last
I'm banking
fucking.
on the ball coming out quick.
This
When I'm a
shit make me
defense,
lose my
understand 3rd and
motherfucking
short,
temper.
understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense
Shit.
knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Hey,
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points
any
off the
fucking
board.
thing,
Because
bro.
he dropped
Anything.
it. Now it's 4th
Anything.
down. And
Damn.
of course, they're still in field goal
Come
range with
on.
an opportunity to score 3.
shit.
Now on 4th down, they'll
Hit his
try to
fucking
come away
hands.
with 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That one will be
Who is this
incomplete, and we
dude,
are
man?
down to 10 seconds
Who
to
is
go.
this fucking guy?
Well, the offense is doing their
He's
best
fucking
to try to at
worthless.
least get
Come
into
on,
field
man.
goal range here at the end
Make
of
a
the first
fucking
half.
play,
so they
bro.
take a vertical
Damn.
shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball.
Sorry,
and make sure
fucking
that
bitch.
throw falls incomplete.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the
Damn.
half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. He throws one to the left. Pulls it in the
That's a
outside.
touchdown. Let's go.
And
Get off
end
me.
zone.
You too little out there. You little. You little.
And that's a huge
Come
play
on.
for the offense because it
Give me
keeps
that
this
shit.
thing one possession. They're going to be receiving first in the 3rd quarter, and if they can keep this thing moving, all of a sudden they may have the lead here very soon.
PAT unit on the field.
Fucking nasty. Give me that.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The Utes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to
Man,
take
shut
advantage
the
of that
fuck
extra
shit up.
blocker. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Second down, he'll throw it.
What are you jumping? Like, what are you jumping for? Catch that bitch and go, dog. What are you doing?
Nice job by the running back,
Damn.
catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play to bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Straka. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. They'll go to the fullback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
Fires to the big fella. Out of the 35, he's got more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Ernie on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. He might want another play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly
You
complete.
gotta stop doing that. He really gotta stop. They gotta stop catching the ball like that, man. They really gotta stop doing that. For real.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Touchdown!
The touchdown, baby. Come on.
That one will put him up here in the second half.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Love the thought process
Let's get
by the
it.
quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Utah. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, It is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lemon. He's got great speed. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Go, man.
He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Bringing the heat. Throws to the wideout. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Let's go, baby.
It's one thing to be
Let's
aggressive.
go.
It's another thing to be greedy.
Let's
and that's what
go.
they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back.
Good stuff.
That's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Dampier. A little screen to the running back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Nice.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy, raucous crowd. Flips it out on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football.
Touchdown, Utes! They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Steps away to find some room. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that? Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Dances away. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just...
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pop a sack, pop, pop, baby. Come on. Shot. Then your mama good game. Bitch. I ain't telling you good game. Hell no. Fuck that. Nope. Ain't happening. Go straight to fucking hell. That's where you can go. I ain't telling you shit. Fuck. bitch. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. it's no problem. It never is. And it's still going in. And it's still going in. It's still going in. You ain't stopping nothing. You ain't stopping nothing. It's still going in that motherfucker. Ho. Nigga, shut the fuck up and get the goddamn ball. That's all you need to do. Get the motherfucking ball. This fucking cornball. Dude, you better get your motherfucking ass up there and hit the goddamn ball. Bitch. Nah, how you like that shit, motherfucker? Fucking bitch. Such a stupid, selfish fucking asshole. Hit that shit, nigga, and quit fucking calling me, you dumb fuck. Stupid ass. So fucking goofy. Goofy as hell. Gotta hit the ball, don't you? Gotta get your hand on the balls, don't you? Just gotta have your hand on the ball, don't you, bitch? Zesty ass nigga. Fucking fool. Just gotta touch the damn ball. Can't help itself. Weak ass. Let's go. Count it up. Count it up. Come on, baby. Get back on defense, bitch. Let's go, baby. Come on. Gotta do some stupid shit, don't you? Can't help yourself. You bump into me one more fucking time, I will lose this shit intentionally. I swear I fucking will. One more fucking time. Do it again. Watch what I do.